voice into a MIDI instrument. I'm a singer first, so I love this tool. It's called Dubler too, and they just launched the coolest thing called Dubler MIDI Capture. I can record in my vocals using this MIDI microphone, or you can use any dynamic microphone with the software. Listen to me sing out chords. How cool is that? And now I want to use MIDI Capture to record a new melody over this loop. I'm going to go down here, right click, and select new software instrument track. Then I'm going to go to AU Instruments, Vochlea, and Dubler MIDI Capture. Make sure Dubler 2 is open and is on play mode. I'm going to set the key to D minor pentatonic because that's the key I'm in. I'm going to click off chords because I'm not recording chords for this one. And now when I sing, it's going to move it to these closest notes. Check it out. And now here are the vocals I recorded. It basically cleaned up the MIDI for me. And now I can just drag and drop this into any track. So if I recorded a bass line, I can drag it in there, but I want to put it in these bells. And this is what they sound like. I think that's so cool.
Using Dubler 2 for film and TV. The Dubler 2 software allows you to turn your voice into MIDI live. Here I'm using the chords feature that allows you to sing full MIDI chords and mapping the volume of my voice to control the expression of the strings. Intuitive and simple tool to create directly what comes out of your soul in a very expressive way.
First, go ahead and open up Dubler 2. Turn off triggers since we won't be using that. Now go over to key and select the key that you want to be in. Then go over to assign and assign the different MIDI channels. So I have pitch assigned to MIDI channel 1. Now go over to Ableton and load up a synthesizer of your choice. And then once it's loaded, select the MIDI from Dubler 2 and then select channel 1 to engage the pitch. And then mute the track so that we can finish setting up the vocoder. And now on your vocal channel, load up the vocoder plugin and then follow these steps. Enable Enhance, change the carrier mode to external, then select the audio to come from the synthesizer that you loaded up earlier. Adjust the unvoice to about -18, change the sensitivity to about 45% and select the slow mode. And for the final touch, adjust the dry wet knob to your liking.
Let me show you how I made my latest single with the help of Dubler 2. This is what it sounds like, just raw beatboxing. Now this is what it sounds like with Dubler. After I had the beat, I added my vocals and a sample. Check it out.
And I know it's been bleak, seems these days are the same each week. Turn on the radio and only hear a repeat. Social media is the same beep, 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 beep.
Next, with a little studio magic, brought it to life, and here's the final song.
And I know it's been bleak, seems these days are the same each week. Turn on the radio and only hear a repeat.
Well, there you have it. With the help of Dubler, I was able to go from an idea to my voice to a finished song. And if you haven't yet, be sure to stream Beat Beat and smash that like and subscribe button.
Right away, somewhere right away. If you can't, then
Dubler allows you to create MIDI chords and chord progressions based on the notes that you sing and the key that you're in. To do this, Dubler associates each note that you sing with a different chord. I'll try something different, like changing the D to a B minor, changing the F sharp to a B minor 7, and changing the A to an A minor 7. With the cluster option, all the notes will stay within one octave. In spread, the notes will be spread over many octaves. Another great feature is Dubler's ability to split MIDI outputs. For example, I can sing a bass instrument and a chord instrument at the same time and record MIDI to both instruments separately.
Unfassbar cooles Plugin. Ich kann einfach jedes meiner Instrumente mit der Stimme einsingen, egal ob das Drums sind, Melodien oder sogar Harmonien.
I'm gonna play all 4 of these synths with just my voice. To do this, I'm using Dubler 2 by Vochlea in chord mode, and as I sing, it plays chords. This then sends MIDI data to an external instrument in Ableton, and each one of these Behringer synths then receives that MIDI data. Some of them, like the K2, then receive arpeggiation, while others just provide sound. And the Pro 1 is in poly mode, which receives the high and low note from the chord. And this allows me to keep my hands free, so I can turn knobs while I play.